Hey beautiful, it's Darby and welcome to my channel. Today I am telling you guys 50 facts about myself. So throughout my tutorials and everything, I'm not very personal with the camera and I want this video to be more personal so you guys can get to know me so that when you're watching my videos that you have a little bit of background on my life and where I come from. So if you'd like to know 50 facts about myself, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I have everything written down on my phone here, all 50 facts. Hopefully there will be 50 facts by the end. So let's start off with my name's Darby Whiting. Hey everybody. And I am 20 years old. My birthday is May 2nd, 1996, and I was named Darby from the movie Pelican Brief. And if I wasn't going to be named Darby, my name was going to be Alicia Ray Whiting, which I don't think suits me, but my middle name is as well Morgan, and because we were the first people in my area where I live, there's a place called Morgan Creek, and my parents were the first people to build a house in Morgan Creek, and now it is massive, so that's why my middle name's Morgan. I live in Vancouver, Canada with my mom and my dad and my dog. My dog's name is Barney and I absolutely love him to death. My favorite animal is a dog, and I'm a little off track already. I have everything in order and I know this is going to be absolutely all over the place. So I live with my parents. I'm on half the side of the house. We used to live in the city and I'm such a city girl, just not love luxurious things, but love luxurious things. Just being like comfortable and being in a good environment. So when my parents said that we were inheriting some farmland and that we had acreage, my parents jumped on that opportunity and we sold our big beautiful house that my parents built and we moved to this tiny little house on a ranch or on a farm. And yeah, I have 4 miniature horses now that we inherited. One's name is Candy, Tulip, Willow, and Mammy. I didn't name them, but they're minis, and one of them's actually a dwarf, so it's not just a miniature horse. It actually looks like it has something wrong with it. It's the cutest thing in the world, but it does look like it has something wrong with it. It is so tiny and is so cute and has the biggest underbite you'll ever see in your life. So I am a only child, and I kind of wish I wasn't an only child because sometimes growing up it wasn't boring, but it would have been nice to be able to like play with somebody all the time, even though I always had friends over. But it would have been nice to have siblings, and if I have children, I definitely want to have 2 just so they have somebody to play with all the time. And I am dating a guy named Ian. We've been dating for 2.5 years and I absolutely love him to death. Love you, babe. And yeah, we've done so much together already. We've gone to Mexico, Las Vegas, Bali, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Thailand, maybe more, I'm not too sure. We've gone to lots of different places, road trips, and we just have such a good relationship and I love him to death. And I do live at home, we don't live together, and I want to keep it like that just for a while, just to keep that spark, and we're always excited to see each other. And I think we should save our money, even though he does live by himself, but I think we should save our money so we can buy a house one day. Talking about travel, I've been to lots of different places in the world. I'm not going to name them all right now because I didn't write them down and I can't think of them on the top of my head, but my parents love to travel. They used to work their ass off and they traveled about 3 times a year, so they kind of woven me into that routine just to experience the world, and I've done that already by myself with Ian, so, well, not by myself, with Ian, so off to a good start. And my favorite place probably to travel would be Vietnam. I thought Vietnam was awesome, and yeah, I had to go back there in a heartbeat. I am a yoga and fitness instructor. I have my 200-hour yoga teacher training, and I teach, actually I'm not going to say the studio I teach at. No creepers out there. But yeah, I love my job to death, and I used to dance before I did yoga, so it's kind of similar. My dance teachers used to kind of incorporate yoga into dance for stretching and all that stuff, and just to find that peace and to find yourself. So it was easy transforming from dance to yoga. I danced from when I was 3 to when I was 18 competitively, and I loved it. It was my life, but by the last year, it just, I still loved it, but I realized it wasn't my passion as much anymore because I used to want to become a professional dancer, and I wanted to teach dance, and I wanted to perform on cruise ships, which I have done. I'm getting so off track. There's going to be like 1,000 facts, but I'm still calling this title 50 facts. But yeah, I've danced on cruise ships, in all the parades I used to dance at. I've danced in Disneyland 3 times. Yeah, everywhere. So I absolutely love dance, and now my new passion is yoga, and I've been teaching yoga for the last year and a half, and I just love getting people inspired. I love inspiring people, motivating them to be the best person that they can. If anybody's having some problems in their life, they can just come to yoga and completely unwind. But my studio that I teach this as well teaches fitness, so I can unwind people and I can wire people up to crazy and just get everybody absolutely ripped with a six-pack. So you should come. So I hate people telling me what to do, and that's why I have a job where I tell people what to do, and I can yell at them and I can scream at them in a Fast and Furious, in a fitness class, and to motivate people. And yeah, I like telling people what to do, but I don't like people telling me what to do. And if you know me, you know that. Previous jobs I've had are working at Save On Foods. Working at Tommy Hilfiger, and then I went straight to taking my yoga teacher training, and I'm in love with my job now. I also, on the side, because you can't teach yoga like 8 hours a day, they pay you so well just because you only can teach a couple hours a day. But what I do for kind of extra money is I run social media accounts for different businesses in my area, so that's a little bit of extra ka-ching ching. So what I want to do with my life when I'm older is I want to have a YouTube account, and that's where I'm going to kind of set my platform and kind of identify myself on the internet and kind of brand myself. And then I want to kind of branch it off, still doing YouTube, but I kind of want to branch it off either into my own beauty line, or I don't know, just having my own kind of line, or just something I'm passionate about. This will always be changing, but yeah, I'm excited for the future for sure. I peed my pants in grade 1. I was supposed to take a buddy to the bathroom, and my buddy was taking forever, so I was like, screw you. I ran to the bathroom and I didn't have time. I sat down with my blue jeans on and peed right through my pants, cried all the way to the office or whatever, to see the principal, and my mom knew the principal, so we were like kind of family friends, and I bawled my eyes out that I peed my pants. And the only thing in the lost and found that she can give me that fit me, because I was so small, was yellow ugly ass leggings. So I walked myself back to class in yellow leggings with probably like a hot pink shirt or something, and everybody was staring at me, and it was the most embarrassing moment of my life. So I absolutely love to be just tickled or touched or massaged. It is my favorite thing in the world. When we went on our 2-month trip to Asia, we got massages all the time, but I'm gonna tell you, these people are not qualified for massages. And hey, yes, it only is like $6, $7, $8, but they literally tear your body apart. And pretty sure we pulled a couple muscles with them pulling us in different directions. And one girl was like on her phone giving me a massage. Sometimes they just like tickle your arm and you're like, thank you, that's great. I am always sick. I'm always sick. I just got over a cold. Right now I get a cold like maybe once a month, at least every 2 months. And my boyfriend's apparently a cold carrier or something like that. And I also am a yoga instructor, so everybody comes to like sweat out their sicknesses, leave all their negative energy, and I'm just like, yep, give that to me please. Thank you. Bye. Have a good day. I take everything with me. I've always had a very sensitive stomach, so since I could remember, I've always been going to like Children's Hospital and them doing new tests on me, having to drink chalk to see what's going through my digestive system, and they're just like, you literally just have a sensitive stomach, you have a nervous stomach. And yeah, anytime I got excited, I got a stomach ache. Every time I felt nervous or scared, my stomach would hurt so bad and I'd feel like throwing up. And what sucks about that is apparently that was like anxiety for me when I was younger, went to my stomach. And now when I was in grade 11, grade 11, I got my first anxiety attack, and ever since that day, pretty much every single day the last 3 years, I've had anxiety. And I'll make a separate video on this because it definitely needs to be addressed, and I'd like to help other girls and boys out there that are going through the same thing that I went through and that I go through on the daily basis. It's not fun. I I wouldn't wish upon anxiety on my worst enemy. It is absolutely terrible, and having a panic attack and just not feeling comfortable in your own skin is not okay, and there's things that you can do to fix it. I'm so much better now. Little things will definitely trigger it, but I used to be a daredevil before it, and once I knew what it felt like to have an anxiety attack, everything that scared me since that day brings on this anxiety feeling. And yeah, there's things that you can do, so I'll definitely make an anxiety video for you guys. But yeah, I got anxiety. In grade 3, I came home from dance and I was wearing my like skin tight leotard, and my mom was like, the light was shining on my bodysuit weird just while I was changing. Like, I was in grade 3, you change with your parents, right? And my parents were looking at me and they were like, wait, stop, what's on your stomach? And I was like, what? And there was a lump on my stomach, and I went to the doctor the next day and they were like, you got a hernia. So about a month later, I went for surgery, and sitting in the waiting room, I was so excited. I don't know, like, I was like a daredevil when I was younger. Like, I didn't give a shit. I don't know how I have anxiety now, and it's gonna go away because I'm not down with this anxiety. I'm not feeling it. But yeah, I was so stoked. I was so excited to get a surgery, and I was sitting there and all the kids are just like crying and everybody looks depressed, and I'm like playing with the toys. I'm like, you guys excited or what? This is gonna be fun. Ran down the aisle, skipping down the aisle into the big white surgery room, and they were like, count down from 10, and I was like, 10, 9, 8, Darby, just lie down. Everything will be okay. And my dad hates needles so much, so he couldn't come in the room with me. But yeah, I have a scar on my stomach here, so any bathing suit pictures of me on Instagram or whatever, you'll always know it's me because you can see my little scar above my belly button. I had braces when I was in grade 10. The day after picture day, I got braces, and then the day before picture day, 2 years later, I got them taken off, and they hurt so bad, and my dentist is so far away from me. I don't know, we've always had the same dentist and my mom doesn't want to change, so my dentist is literally so far away from me, and I literally broke a bracket at least once every week or two, so I was constantly having to drive back and forth, and I hated braces. But hey, got nice pearly whites now. I have the biggest phobia of needles, and it's from my dad. Dad, if you're watching, thanks a lot, because my dad passes out every time he gets a needle because he had a surgery, an open heart surgery, when he was 3 years old, and he had hundreds of needles on him all the time, so he is petrified of needles, and he left that fear in me, and every time I go and get blood tests or have to get a shot, I throw an absolute fit. My first concert was Shania Twain, which is funny because I still love her, but I don't like country music. I don't know, it just makes me feel weird inside. I'm just not down. I have never broken a bone in my body. I've torn 3 ligaments in dance on the day of my exam. I was practicing in the hallway while other people were in there, and I jumped up, practicing a move in my point shoes, and I came down and ripped my ligaments, and my friend was like, oh my god, are you okay? And I was like, nope, can you call somebody please? So yeah, everybody came rushing out, the examiner and everything, and it was pretty embarrassing, but I didn't care because I was in so much pain, and I went to the hospital, and I had a boot for like 3 months, and I couldn't finish my exam, and it was my last year, so what you gonna do? So I pretty much love every single food in the world. I mean, I don't think I've really come across something that I've absolutely hated. I mean, there's things that I'm like, okay, this was like, alright, like it's not my favorite, but I don't think there's anything that I absolutely like can't stand. So I'm an easy date, guys. I have a massive passion about makeup, beauty, hair, not that much hair, not that good at hair, but yeah, fashion and just feeling confident, feeling beautiful, and that is definitely what my channel is just throwing out there for you guys, is how I always feel confident, how I always feel beautiful, how I dress on the daily just so I always feel confident in what I look like and comfy in what I'm wearing. That is the biggest thing about me, is I always have to be comfortable. Like, my outfit can be cute and comfortable, but if you throw jeans at me, or leggings are even starting to piss me off just because they're so tight. But yeah, I always have to be comfortable. This is my natural hair color, and I'm down with it right now. I'm okay with it. I was always like a bleach blonde until about grade 7, and then I started dyeing my hair, or streaking it, because it started to go brown when I hit puberty, and I was just so not down, so I kept on dyeing it blonde until about grade 12. Grad was the last time I dyed my hair blonde, and then after that I was like, my hair is so dead. Not right now. My hair is really, really healthy right now because I just chopped it in one straight line. But yeah, my hair was just so dead and so fried, and I was like, I need to just let it relax. So I just let my roots grow out, and it looked like ombre, and everybody used to compliment it. So I was like, okay. I'm in love with the summertime, and I love going to the lake, and actually I'm going in about half an hour. Sorry, Chloe, I'm gonna be a little bit late, to the beach with one of my best friends, and we're going to go, not the beach, swimming at the lake. We're going to the lake. My favorite movie is either Fool's Gold. I know it's not like the greatest movie in the world, but every time I watch it, it just re-inspires me. I don't even know why. I think because the people in it are just so hot, and just like, it's just such a fun movie. I don't know why. That's one of those movies that I can watch like a million times. Then there's Along Came Polly, Something About Mary, and Deja Vu. Deja Vu is pretty cool. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. Lately, I've been totally digging essential oils. I have them all laid out right there. One of the front desk girls at the studio I work at is totally into essential oils and everything, so she's definitely introduced me into it, and I'm so obsessed. And just when you're feeling anxious, or when you want to relax, or you want to sleep, or you just want to have a good scent going through the air, essential oils are awesome, and I'm definitely going to be making a video pretty soon on essential oils and how to make your own face masks. My guilty pleasure TV show would have to be Gossip Girl, 100%, 90210, and Sex and the City. So typical, but hey, I'm a girl and I love them. I have a cabin. I love being around positive people. I drive a Volkswagen convertible Beetle, and it's beige, and I absolutely love it, especially for summer. Having the roof down and just your hair blowing, absolutely maniac. You have to bring an elastic in my car if you're driving with me, because your hair goes absolutely insane. But my favorite car in the world, and what I'll eventually work towards, is definitely a G-Wagon. They're dope. And last but not least, I have a YouTube channel, obviously. And yeah, guys, I just wanted you guys to learn a little bit more about myself, just because I'm not very personal in my videos, because I'm always sitting there being like, is this the right angle while I'm putting on my eyeliner? Like, can they see what I'm doing, or do I look okay? Or I don't know, you just want the production to be so good that sometimes you kind of leave out the chitty-chatty, nitty-gritty kind of stuff. So I made this video for you guys, just so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. Sorry about all my hand gestures. This video is probably all over the place, and it's going to be very, very hard to edit. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit more about myself and what my channel is all about. Just trying to make you the most beautiful, confident you possible, to be the best version of you possible. I'm going to make more workout videos in the future, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys really liked this video, and you're down with my personality. And if you like my personality and you want to see more videos from me, then make sure to hit that subscribe button down there, and make sure to like this video if you liked it. Don't dislike the video. I don't know why people put thumbs down. I think that's so rude. If you didn't like the video, just click off. Like, I don't know, people are rude these days. But yeah, you guys, make sure to like, subscribe. If you have any questions more about myself, comment. If you just want to leave me a nice comment, leave me a nice comment. But I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye.